You usually talk immediately.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put some music on, but my thing is just not working, so that's okay. We'll just skip that for now. I'll get it to work. But
That's funny.
how's the day going?
6 out of 10. How are you?
I'm in a weird place in my life right now where I'm just annoyed about a lot of things. But I'll say I'm still at 8, but I'm getting there.
That's
still
strong.
at 8. He usually ranks his days by a number.
Okay.
So
From 1 to what?
1 to 10.
1 to 10.
Okay.
So how's your day going so far?
A 7.
A 7.
Yeah.
Okay, that's. I mean, I
That's
feel
like kind of, you know what I'm saying?
that's a decent day.
Yeah, that's kind of balanced.
That's a decent day. That's a decent day.
What about you, bro?
Huh?
What about you?
Oh, I'm at an 8.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't have too many bad days. I'm usually at a 10 because just take it a day at a time. But yeah, I'm not at an 8. It's a straight day. I work at different jobs, so it's a little annoying. Some people who listen to this will know, but I work in IT, so it's a little annoying. But
Not with Howard anymore, right?
no, that was oh man, that was a great time. So we used to have this. So I used to work at a different IT job, and we used to we couldn't say his name, so we just gave him random names. One of the guys' name was Howard. He was what's the other guy's name?
Something with an S. Steve. Howard and Steve?
Howard and Steve, I think
So
it
you
was.
just, like random.
We gave him random names, but we told real stories about what was going on. And like these dudes were like 40, 50 years old. And I'm like, I'm young at the time, 29, working with these dudes. And they literally look like a jock and like a nerd in high school who like end up being friends in like adult life type shit.
Okay.
And they were just like, I don't know how this dude even got an IT job. He really was not really good at the job at all. But this other dude just wanted to teach him so bad. It's like he worked there too, so he didn't know. But all right, whatever. We talk about that shit later. But yes, we are For the Record. I am your host Harry, here at Rayvon,
Yo.
and our special guest Doc. How you doing today, my friend? I mean, I'm
good.
We don't do these things quietly. We don't do these things quietly. We always do noise. We always do. So you gotta give you a round of applause, little boy. Come on now. Come on now. Welcome. I feel like this was supposed to happen a long time ago, but
Everything's like, it has its timing.
Of
You know
course.
what I'm saying?
Rayvon.
That's actually hilarious. But yeah, I feel the same way.
All right,
You know
so
what I'm saying? Like, it's got its.
I mean, y'all have known each other for how long now?
Probably like 3, maybe 4 years at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, how did that happen?
With Pilot. So
Yeah, facts.
essentially we had gone through we were on I think our 3rd collection, and like with each collection we had gone through a different manufacturer, and we didn't feel like we was properly having a good relationship with like any of them. Like people were just taking our money and being like, yeah, we'll put that on a shirt. So we went looking at we more just wanted someone who was like, I don't know, someone more like-minded as well. I mean, as you guys can tell, like we're both essentially within the same culture, people would say. And I'm not just going to like a huge like screen printing factory where like the people really don't care, or like again like they just take the money and run. So it was really just trying to find someone more like-minded and like kind of already on their own path of the same type of things that we want to do. And
Okay.
I want to say Kwaku found Doc.
Facts.
And
Yeah,
went
that's
from there.
bro. Yeah, facts. Yeah, like you pretty much said
Pretty
it, bro.
much, yeah.
Yeah, like how we linked up. I've been doing this for a little bit.
Give them an insight of what you do, and shout out your business, of course. You know what I'm saying? Show yourself some love.
I'm Doc. I've been doing my thing with this graphic stuff, this creative. It's weird because I don't even know what to call it, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What I actually do. I do a lot of like the printing, the designing. I went to school, like got a degree in graphic design and web design.
Okay.
So I always been in that that space.
Okay.
So people, I've been on the internet for a little bit too, and people ever like be able to find me, and just
Make connections.
make connections from there. Like I don't even know what to even like call it. What I do,
Well,
we just really creative people. We just when you find the right pocket, like people just find each other. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay. Have you always been like that, or was it something
Yeah.
that
Nah, it's always been
as a
like
kid always liked clothes and stuff like that?
Yeah. I was shopping in Boston. Met a lot of great people. Like with downtown Crossing. I don't know if you're familiar with like you know like hip zippies.
Yeah.
Like, I used to shop there when I was a little kid.
Okay.
And like I met Delroy. He used to come to the shop, and that's how I met him. He owned hip zippies back in the day.
Okay.
You know, rocking the A-Dogs, like so.
I know you're a little older. You said you're a little older than us.
Yeah,
Do you remember Kangaroo Crossing?
Of course, right here.
That was
there.
the spot right there.
Yeah,
that was the spot.
Yeah,
I know
that was
y'all
the
a little
spot,
younger,
you know what
but
I'm
Kangaroo
saying?
Crossing was the spot.
Yeah.
OD back in the day. If your mom took you there and got you something, you was having a great day. You was having an absolutely great day.
Yeah, no, that was a good place.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, there and then right across the Commons. Like I used to shop here too when it was like the Worcester outlets and all that. Like,
Yeah,
you know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
Bro,
Like,
hell yeah.
You had Jiggy Wear.
Come on now.
You
Come
know,
on
people,
now.
I know mad people that were going to Jiggy Wear. I don't get it twisted. I know. I know.
The crazy thing is like, all right,
everybody
so
was buying the fakes.
I had an older cousin. That nigga used to take us everywhere to go get mad different stuff. Like we didn't have no money like that, but he would just go buy a couple things, and you know that's kind of how you
fact.
just learn these places,
Yeah.
bro. And it's lit though. It's
Yeah,
lit.
everybody had they hustle, and that's what I love. Especially around here, they did. It wasn't like a lot, but I felt like I got more of like my style, like because I was able to like travel when I was growing up. So you know, my mom is Puerto Rican. You know, she grew up in PR, so I got that aspect of me too. You know what I'm saying? So, and my dad, he grew up in Newark, New Jersey.
Okay.
You know, so like I was out there, you know, Broad Street, like buying the tall tees, bringing it back here, and people were like, "Yo, where you coming from, bro? like where you getting this shit? You know, the steep text, like that was like I loved that. That was like, and hip hop really opened my mind to that. Like the fashion shit. You know, getting fly. Like I'm a big Biggie fan. Like
yeah. I mean,
so that's why I got into this shit. Like for real.
I feel like everyone around our age, that's kind of how. I mean, if you're from West Coast, I'm pretty sure Pac was a big influence. You're from the East Coast, Biggie, like that's probably the first rap song I ever remembered.
Facts.
Was, and like you know, Biggie lyrics or even like Missing You from Diddy, like you know what I'm saying, like that's when I was growing up around the time, so that's what you see. We see this nigga in shiny suits and shit like that.
That was
you know
a swag.
Like,
you wanted to be like that, bro. You wanted to be fly and get all the girls and like you know what I'm saying, like, and that's what it be. That's what it really got to be about. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like, it shouldn't be about no problems. You know what I'm saying? You just people want to just be fly and get money and do that cool shit. And that's why I really like observe. That's why hence my shit is a fly. You know what I'm saying? Like always been a fly in the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like we all are in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So that's where this whole brand shit started.
So Rayvon, I actually never even asked you, where did you get your style from?
Oh man, that's so funny. This is about to be a weird question or a weird answer, and you might not be so weird if you know my past too much. As a kid growing up, my mom picked out most of my outfits, and you could probably assume that.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Up until like me and my little brother stopped going to the same school, we wore the same outfit every single day. Like if we went to the store and I didn't have both of our sizes,
we did the same thing. I get it.
It was I won't say it was horrible, but it then became very hard to like garner my own style.
Okay.
I felt like so then my style through high school, niggas jocked on me and laughed at me, and like I used to wear colorful. Like I won't say I didn't know what I was doing, but I was just wearing whatever. Okay. Like I still feel like my style at this point is still like in a way, I won't say developing, but like almost like whatever. Like some days I feel like I can wear like, you know, I hate to put labels and stuff on clothing, but like in college I'd be like I could wear like, you know, the sweatpant fit, I can wear like the rock star fit. I never really saw myself in a tux, but like anything I could see, I felt like I could wear. Okay. You know what I mean? So I just like to have it ever changing.
I don't know if I can see you in I can see you in a tux, but
I've only ever worn a tux for prom, and I never want to do it ever.
Yeah, really? No, that's a fact.
Like really?
I don't like dressing up. I would go like this.
Really?
No, yeah. If I ever got married, I'm wearing sweatpants.
Yeah, I'm wearing my jeans and my like. Come on, baby.
All right. So now we have a little. All right. So I get my style from two places. I went to private school since I was in first grade, and
You got structure.
I lived in the hood a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like this, I'm wearing this because I went to work, not because I, you know what I'm saying. But you know, I'm also, you know, lived in a little bit of a hoodish place. You know, so I like that type of drip too. But
For sure.
I feel like dressing up is like almost ultimate, like next level swag, like type shit.
It is. Yo, everybody got their own.
No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong. Yeah, no,
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. And I mean, I see how my you guys dressing shit, all swag all day. You know what I'm saying? There's no.
But don't get it twisted. I got the Ricks on.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't get it twisted.
This shit right here is older than all of us.
You know, like, don't get it twisted. Like,
You know what I'm
I see this shit from a mile away, so I know how y'all doing it. But I'm like, I think y'all can pull off the other shit too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can pull it off too.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a subtle flex.
you know what I'm saying? I see what y'all can do. Yeah,
You know, you do. You find your personality through the clothes. That's how I was able to like maneuver. You feel me? Like it's like my
Like self-expression.
Yeah, it's like
a
my
canvas.
shield. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you how people walk down the street, you can get like that aura from them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like you going to New York. New York is like my favorite place to be at. I swear to God.
Because everyone's just on their
Everybody
own shit,
is
bro.
on their own planet.
Nah,
you
that's
know
a
what I'm saying?
fact.
And I'm like, yo, this is
it.
This is it.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You know, and then look at where the world is at right now. You know, and that's where we should be at. You know, like that
Damn.
utopia type feel.
Yeah, speaking of, you should have been on the episode when we did
Fashion Week fits.
we did Fashion Week fits, and we
Okay.
just ranked all the fits that we saw on the Fashion Week website.
Who'd y'all rank?
Joakim Noah for one.
Terrible.
Oh yeah, so it was streetwear images. So it's a lot of people we didn't know.
Well, didn't you know? You knew one of them.
We knew Kendrick, right?
Kendrick, yeah. I don't know if you know him.
Was it?
He's a kid from Worcester.
Name's Kendrick.
Oh yes, yeah.
He
Fire.
He happened to be on the
fire.
page too, so
Fire.
you know we ranked that too. Yeah, for
But
sure.
yeah, Joakim Noah took the cake for the worst fit.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. What was he? I forgot. He was
It
wearing?
was a black fedora, navy blue like silkish button-up shirt, cream beige sweatpants.
Was he wearing
that were
boots?
like, yep, he was wearing UGG boots with sweatpants that were like rolled up like capris.
So what was the occasion?
It was Fashion Week.
Fashion Week.
Oh,
No matter what, unless he's going to like a black tie event that's also got like snow on the ground, and he's also like a Halloween party where he's got to be like a half teenage girl. There was no
he's trying
reason
to
for
block
that
the-
outfit.
Trying to block
ever.
the sun from his like
Ever.
The worst part about it is like, bro, you're like 7'2", bro. So you're
You're
just way
noticeable.
too big.
Yeah.
To be trying to hide under any of this, like, come on now. But I respect it though. I respect it.
But I do feel what you said though about the dressing, because yeah, my dressing is really like inspiration and stuff like that, like just draws from what I see, but it really all bases off of like personality for me. So like when I was like growing up, like I hated wearing like black and shit because I always thought it was too dark, and like, you know, I wore so many like vibrant colors because I was such a cheesy ass little happy kid for most of my life. But yeah, like just waking up and being like, I feel good today, I'm gonna get dressed nice, or waking up like, yeah, I feel like shit, I'm gonna put on sweat. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of like that, which is then just really sporadic, honestly. Like, so yeah, the style is very weird, but
Yeah.
at the moment I draw most of my style from men's workwear. Very comfortable clothing, typically really durable, doesn't really rip on you, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Carhartt.
That's how you know. It's just how you maneuver in the world. You feel me? And how you feel that day.
Which is funny because I don't do no workwear, but I still wear this shit,
Yeah.
so it's all
When
good.
you going to work. You know what I'm
Something
saying?
like that. Something like that.
All right. So you've made your way into the, you know, you did fashion. Now you've made your way a bit into cannabis world.
Yeah.
And so in some form of fashion.
For sure.
How did you get involved with cannabis? Since we're a cannabis show.
Yeah.
I'm so
Nah,
mad I didn't
like-
get a shirt.
I've been working with the homies, TJ and Jesse.
Okay.
You know, the whole squad. And they got the Jam Master J's, and that's how I really got looped in. But I've been smoking weed for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
So did you help with the idea for the cassette?
No, I
Okay,
didn't.
okay.
Nah. We just kind of brought it to life, and you know, trying to open up the market here, here in Mass. You know, try to bring more awareness to the legacy. You know, and just you know, like he was
Well, it's funny because like
It's Jay. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like he paved the way for a lot of things in this cannabis shit too.
Well, it's funny that not funny, but it's a coincidence. Jam Master Jay, his passing, so similar to a lot of passings that we are still going through on a day-to-day basis, and
for sure.
in the community that we serve. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop, cannabis, this lifestyle that we sort of live. Like it's still being tragically taken away. Stuff like Takeoff and Pop Smoke, Excess Tentacion. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those people like. And for me, I think it's just a little, I don't know. I don't know when we're ever going to really get to understand it, because I don't think any other genre of music or any other culture actually goes through this much tragedy.
That's a good point. But I think it's like, it's what's highlighted, and hip hop is such a big genre. I'm sure it happens through all types of cultures and shit like that. And it's just not, it just doesn't have the eyeballs on those situations. And I feel like we're like, hip hop is more or less like, what I'm saying? The like we control like the market, you know what I'm saying? How things go.
Do you think the music that we make affects how these things go? Because I mean, we talk a lot about, unfortunately, we talk a lot about death in the music that we listen to on a day-to-day basis.
You feel it like, but we like the
well,
we like the rah-rah. We don't want to be a part of it, but we like to see it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's where we at right now, and and that's what happens when you go through those things where it's like, all right, like as an entertainer, you're gonna entertain the people,
and it's the most real shit too. It's the most realistic shit. Like people are going to pass, and people are going to survive, and we've lived as a community of people who struggle.
It's the real life squid game.
It's a real life. That's a fact.
Shout out to many, man.
It's a fact. Well, I mean, I think the idea that you guys came up with for the pre-rolls, fire.
It's a great concept. It's more or less like the story, just keeping the legacy, like I said, going. And I'm a Run DMC fan, and they just happen to follow like in my path.
I had my shell toes too.
You know what I'm saying?
I had my shell toes back in the day for sure.
Yeah, and when I was living in Brooklyn, like that's when I met them in 2014.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and we connected. I met a lot of like great people during that time, because I was working with a homie, Sebastian Michael. He was an R&B singer. And we had
it's a very recognizable name. I gotta go.
Yeah, called Last Night, and went crazy. And that's when it kind of broke.
I know you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, you got an amazing album out right now. Go check that shit out.
Okay, word. Shit. I mean, now you're talking about that, like realistically, and we got listeners that they want to expand their their careers and stuff like that. How does someone, like a regular person, just find their way meeting all these people and especially a lot of talented people, you know what I'm saying?
Like you not fumble a bag around all these people.
You know what I'm
not
saying?
necessarily fumble a bag, but like make sure that you stay like to yourself and keep your confidence to be like, I can work with y'all, like, cause study, you know what I'm saying? Like learn, like take the time to learn what you really want to do with your life. You know what I'm saying? Like I really like looked at myself in a scope where like I saw myself doing like, I want to be on TV, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's never been like, like it just happened to like be like that. Nah, like this didn't like, I knew it was planned. Like I needed to, this was my I don't know, like I was supposed to be here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like and to show like, especially where I come from a small town in Leominster.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I moved around, you know what I'm saying? Just like, fortunate enough to like come from the projects too, built it up. My family came from a good family too. I had two parents, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like able to relate to these cultures and shit.
Okay.
So I was able to like find my way, and people just gravitated to me.
Yeah. Do you think that the people gravitated because you were trying to make them, or it was just you just being you?
Nah, we just us being in a space and like coming up with these ideas, like what's next, like especially with clothing at the time. I was really fascinated with, because going on Karmaloop, I was shopping around, and then boom, I finding out like these art gallery parties, and dudes work there, and I got a job, and now I'm working here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like these things happen for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I worked on Newberry Street. I worked at X Squared, which was on Newberry. That was a classic time. Like, that was an era. X Squared was on same company as Expressions.
Okay.
Now bought out by, I think, Snipes.
Oh.
Which is, you know, that brand? I think they got bought out. Really? Yeah, I think they get, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to Todd, yeah. So, it's like, it was like a thing that was just like happening, you know what I'm saying? Just being at the right place, right time, you know what I'm saying? And being with the culture, you know, everybody was trying to find each other. That's what the internet was like. I felt like it was built for a community to find where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never fit in over here. You know what I'm saying? I got teased just like you, bro, too, wearing skinny jeans and shit. No one understood that shit. That's when like Hot Topic was a thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, I mean, I couldn't do the skinny jeans.
Yeah,
I couldn't. No,
but
I couldn't.
people were doing it, and then he's the biggest rap star,
bro.
Lil Wayne, come out with the
doing it. Yeah.
Yep. I got skinny jeans this one time. Side tidbit: got skinny jeans when they were popular back then for like school clothes. Went to school. This girl told me I had girl legs. It was the saddest thing in the world. I pretty much went home, cried to my mom, like, yo, I can't wear skinny jeans no more. And it was like, boy, we just bought you skinny jeans as school clothes. You wearing these bitches for the year. And shit was so embarrassing, bro.
Now look at 2022.
Is this why you only wear baggy pants?
Okay.
Bro, I only wear, a little bit of flair. Like, it's got to be loose.
No,
Be
pretty
loose.
much. So that and the fact that I'm
I
thick
need some
now,
room.
like, no, straight up, bro. That shit killed my soul. Shorty told me I had girl legs. It was like the first week of school. So yeah, baggy pants now.
She probably liked you, low key.
It's
You know they only joke on you when they like you.
but that's funny because there was a girl who I had like just dated as a kid. So that's the funniest part about it.
Oh, you dated her?
Yeah.
Oh, then she was just hating.
Oh no, exactly.
Because she didn't rock with you no more.
I don't know, man. All I know is that for me, it killed my self-esteem.
Yeah,
I was in middle school, bro. My confidence was not this high.
that's crazy. That's crazy. And I respect that you got back to yourself.
Don't forget, that's back when I was like still like picking out outfits with my mom. I dead ass wore like Children's Place until it didn't fit, which was like sophomore year of high school.
What?
Like what? Yeah.
Wait, nah.
Children's
Blade.
Oh, my God. Jeez, my bad.
That's the gayest thing I've ever heard.
Yo, that was amazing.
Yo.
Yeah, Children's Place, Old Navy, like yeah, all that shit.
No, I mean for sure my parents tried to buy me that, but like because I had an older, you didn't have no really older influence, right?
No, I'm my oldest brother.
All right, so
Oh, damn.
I'm the oldest, but I had older cousins, right? So when they got cool shit like polo tees, the big ponies and shit, I'm taking that shit. Like I'll rip. I'm coming through to your closet. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna put it back after I hit this, this little spot with these shorties.
I was wearing Children's Place polos, no logo. I had the Old Navy Argyle sweaters with the diamonds on them.
Oh man,
niggas couldn't tell me shit except for make fun of me. So,
I respect it.
yeah.
That's fine.
So now my confidence is sky high. Like people have already like roasted me enough in my life.
But
Nothing
but bro, now look at the times though. Like
No, it's crazy.
It's just
It's
now
crazy.
it's just more amplified. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So
yeah.
like now we're just figuring it out. So that's why the reason why I got into like screen printing and embroidery, like creating the brands. You know what I'm saying? Like I really enjoy creating shit. Like for real. Like Virgil really like was a really huge influence.
So
on me.
what was your favorite brand growing up then?
Ooh. Favorite brand?
Like for example, when I was a kid,
I wore like kind of like everything, bro. Like
Yeah?
to be honest, like it could have been from Payless to some other shit, like but as time progressed, like then little shit like on your travels you start getting you go to then you start like elevating your swagger. You know what I'm saying?
So where's it now then?
Right now,
Yeah.
anything Ricardi is doing, like anything in Ricardi's.
Okay, yeah, that's
Like,
facts.
That's my store right there.
Nah, that was
Newberry Street is like home to me.
I haven't been there since they got raided during the Black Lives Matter.
Totally forgot about that.
Granted, I was at that rally that day, but then as soon as everyone started bugging out, I was like, I'm out of here because I'm not getting arrested. I'm not doing none of that. So I just
It was hectic.
it was crazy.
It was unfortunate, but sometimes it's never a loss. It's always a lesson. So it's like you kind of just You know,
Yeah.
now it's even better. You know, like all these other things become better. You know, it's the rebuilding process.
Yeah.
You know that these things like you got to go through. So.
Now, Riccardi's literally one of my favorite stores.
Yeah, no,
plain
it's
and
fire. There's a
simple,
bunch of other stores on there that are fire too.
Yeah,
you know
for sure. But I mean, G-Star used to be my store, but it's
Yeah.
kind of just
Yeah.
It's
But they still make.
they still make bread. They still make
Yeah.
good jeans for sure. They it's their time. It's like everything else comes and goes.
Yep.
All right, so we were talking a little about hip hop, and again, we are sort of a cannabis show
Kind of, sort of. I'm smoking right now, right?
Yeah, I got these Jam Master J's popping.
for sure.
Get a light real quick, bro.
So we were talking a little bit before the show about how Diddy is making his way into the cannabis industry.
A strong fucking way.
Coincidentally enough, he has been telling this to us for about a year now without actually telling us this. Because now that I look at it, when the motherfucker was smoking, I was so confused. Like, what was it, like a year or two ago? I'm
About
like,
2 years ago.
Diddy smoking weed. That is crazy to me. Right? Because, I mean, he smokes, but like, you don't
Yeah, publicly.
but
doing
publicly
it,
being
yeah.
like, yeah, I'm about to smoke. Like, I got pre-rolls and all this. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
And then you look today, and it's like, damn, you fucking genius. You've been feeding us this for a long time. So then we don't be like, this doesn't make any sense. Why you own this company? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Diddy's a money maker. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
he knows he knows like he's a real true businessman, and that's where that like we were talking earlier, that black excellence comes from. You know, that people like us as black people should strive to be like. You know what I'm saying? Like while he's living.
See,
you know
but
what I'm
the thing, I mean, I don't want to say.
I just feel that's.
I don't want to say too poor about black people, but I just feel like sometimes black people, they don't want us to have too much. We have a little bit, and then they're like, oh well, you need to come help us. Where Diddy, he still helps you, but he's definitely gonna eat a lot before he, not before, but he's gonna make sure he gets his piece for sure.
For
you know what I'm
sure,
saying?
for
Which
sure.
is highly respectable, and
Yeah.
is a great strategy.
You gotta make your money, man.
Yeah, you
For
got
sure.
it. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is America.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is like I don't even know.
I mean, with cannabis being like the largest growing, fastest growing industry in the States right now, and the culture really shifting to like honestly no longer almost being a culture or like just something totally different. Now's the time.
Yeah. What do you think about like psychedelics, like the shrooms? What do you think? Like, what do you think about that entering?
I think shrooms should be legal.
It's grown naturally. It's not like it's
Yeah.
like some shit that's like
That's why I think shrooms should be. Obviously, there's other things that are more manufactured, but shrooms are something that, I mean, we know people who are actually well, not want to say true scientists, but have put it to a science of how they grow their shrooms. Each shroom,
Yeah, for
each
sure.
like, I don't know, are they strands or
I would say batch, I guess, crop.
batch or crop, or what I'm saying, whatever
Harvest.
they make.
Yeah.
And I think it has a lot of positive benefits to it. I mean,
I've been microdosing myself.
okay. How does it make you feel? I heard it. I mean, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. You good?
It's really great. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like some like crazy power trip that you're going through or
Yeah,
anything like
I mean,
that.
unless you eat a lot,
Yeah,
but-
unless you eat a lot.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you're smart enough, like you don't overdo it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like take it easy. But it really like open up a little like more of like a creative thing. You know, of that process, if you want to call it. Like, I don't see like any negative from it, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I think just people put a negative spin on
Connotation,
spin on it, and I'm like that. It's really not that.
No, I seen on the Doctor show. It's like a show. It's like the Doctors. It's like a show that used to be like on. You seen that show, right? It's like on Fox, right? And there's
I was gonna say there was one.
Sounds real.
What was it on Vice?
Okay.
Like, remember that dude that was going around? He was Dr. with the glasses, and he was doing all the psychedelic shit.
Doctor Who.
Nah.
All right.
Oh nah.
Yeah, nah. He was doing
doing a lot of stuff about that?
Yeah, he was doing a lot of stuff about that, going around all these countries and analyzing all these like these drugs that was literally made from the planet, and it wasn't like someone that was just cooking it up and doing some random shit with it. So that's why it's like I feel like we're getting towards that, where
I feel like it's positive. I mean,
Yeah.
the show I was talking about, it was like a dude who has like this condition that when the weather changes, his mood gets dramatically changed as well, right? So like when it gets really cloudy and rainy, and he lives in Seattle randomly, he gets pretty depressed, right? And you
Yeah.
know, if you know Seattle, it
rains a lot,
a
yeah.
lot, right? So he's always depressed. So then someone was like, "Hey, you should try these shrooms." He's microdosed shrooms, and it was like he got a much better positive outlook on his days
Yeah,
after
yeah.
using them. I mean, I've done shrooms before, and the after effects after even the like I took a good amount, but after the trip, I woke up the next day and still felt positive,
Yeah, yeah,
happy, and
yeah, yeah.
I felt like unlocked. I don't know
Yes.
even how to explain it. It's like
It's one of those
And I
things
think-
you don't know until you do it.
yes,
Yeah.
It's so
yeah.
it's so hard to understand to someone who's never done it.
yes,
And I think it's like you should be able to like. That's why I think cannabis is slowly getting into like people like it's okay. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There is people who think it's like oh like no like
Yeah, of
get that
course.
shit away like but like bro like it's better than cigarettes in the air.
facts, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like just
Facts.
putting that like all around. You know what I'm saying? So it's not as bad. You know it does help a lot of people like for sure like
Mm-hmm.
for sure. And like I don't know I got to figure out what the name of that show is, but I thought I saw you know like kids like literally kids taking cannabis.
them?
Yeah,
Really?
to help. It was like really like
Yeah.
helping these patients and shit like that. So
Hell yeah.
it's always been around. It's just like never been a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I want to say you and I had talked about a documentary like that, like way back in the day.
Ricky Lake made a documentary that was talking about.
Ricky Lake.
Yeah, well, that it's crazy, right?
I love it.
She made a documentary that was talking about the positive effects of cannabis, and it was like these 3 people, like 2 kids, I think, and 1 adult maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And the kid was like, one of the kids was like a newborn, like 1-2 years old type shit.
Yeah.
And had cancer, so they would like pretty much have her like microdosing with little cannabis in her food and stuff for her to feel like not as much pain. There was like a kid that was like 17 that like had like brain cancer or some shit, and
Yeah.
his parents got him cannabis to help him with his pain and stuff, and like a lot of the stuff was actually helping, and she was trying to help people get a positive outlook and trying to figure out how to use cannabis really, you know,
For its
medicinally,
medicinal
you know what I'm
benefits,
saying? And it has good benefits. Like, don't get it twisted. Everything is just based how you use it. Like, if I
Yeah.
eat pizza every single day, I'm not gonna feel good, right? Or if I use it in in a wrong way. Like, you can smoke every day, but if you just smoke and do nothing all day, like, then you're not doing anything. But
Right.
there's
That's the recreational side of it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And
exactly.
it's for
exactly.
relaxing.
Yeah.
But
But people tend to abuse it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the negative part that people like highlight. You know, when people are abusing it. You know, but there is people like, you know, looking at the glass half full. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
like on the other aspect of it, it's like you know. And I don't know if your parents know about that you smoke or anything like that, but you know what I'm saying. So it's like you got it. That's where we're at nowadays.
Yeah.
Like my parents know. Like you know, like it's like
Yeah.
it's nothing. It's nothing to hide. Like you know, it's something that's really
Still, I don't know.
you just gotta break.
I say it often,
because,
man.
but it's a generational thing.
Yeah.
That's why you got the ditties, these old school
Yeah.
like you know cats like anybody in that generation like breaking into it and starting to let their kids like express themselves and do all these things.
See, if our parents were smart enough to be like, I'm not gonna listen to what these white people. Excuse me, I'm not gonna
Oh,
say
yeah,
no.
right.
You know,
But I get what you're saying.
I don't know if you gotta go, start going crazy. You know what I'm saying? No.
It's not the thing you can't.
It's not the thing. But you know, if they didn't listen to all these negative stereotypes that they put on people, you could have actually been focused on making money in this business when it got to this point, right? Or finding your way into investing in these certain businesses at this point. Diddy is probably the same age as some of our parents. He understands that it's not anything negative. It's actually something positive
Lucrative.
for his pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Lucrative.
he's taking advantage of that. And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm a God-fearing man myself. But at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do while you're on this earth. And, you know, if it's not hurting anyone, which I know cannabis doesn't hurt people. Well, I mean, at least from what I know. Like,
Like,
I've
no,
I've
I think
never-
I googled it once. Like I think there's been more vending machine deaths than cannabis deaths.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yep.
Look it up.
That's
I'm
crazy.
gonna Google it if you want.
Like,
to right now.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I've never heard anybody be like, "Oh my God."
Have you
I
ever heard
overdosed on
anybody
weed."
die from cannabis? Like that?
Hell no. Maybe you were high and fell asleep, but you could have just been tired as well.
We had that issue with I won't even say issue, but we had a death in like the Massachusetts industry like a month or 2 ago, 6 weeks ago with Trulieve.
Okay.
I forget who it was that passed, but yeah, someone in the cultivation, I want to say cultivation or manufacturing facility passed away from like cannabis dust or something like that.
Oh,
From
yeah.
smoking
Compared to,
too much.
you know, them and their family.
They,
you know?
hell,
No, yeah,
hell
straight up.
I mean, they could have been
Whoever, I don't
allergic.
know.
But I don't
Name-
think it was from like I don't think it was from smoking.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, just consumption of the drug. But I hate to say that. Consumption of the plant itself is seen as.
But
like,
you know what I mean?
negative.
That's why you got the directions on the joint.
Facts.
There's the liability right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's why you got to follow directions.
I mean, the scariest thing ever happened to me with cannabis was the edibles, but that's because they were homemade, and now they're all regulated, man. You take, you know what I'm saying? It's a much different thing.
Nah, not even to sound like I'm trying to push a product, but there's actually some crazy shit now where like you can buy like a box of like brownies at the dispensary, and like you just go home, add eggs and butter, and you got a fucking pack of brownies and 5 milligrams a piece, so you know what they are. Granted, 5 milligrams a piece isn't a lot for niggas like us, but for those people who like still get fucked up off of 10 to 15,
Yeah.
you make a batch of brownies and you
Eat a couple
three,
of them,
like,
you're
you know what I'm
good.
saying?
Yeah,
you're
you're good.
chilling.
You're chilling,
Imagine
bro.
making those for a party. Again, not trying to sell them, but Major Bloom is getting them in. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
word.
But
Fire.
yeah, that's just gonna be. I mean, I think it should be crazy.
I mean, I had a couple cookies one time when I took a defensive driving course. It helped it go by. It helped it go by fast.
Defensive driving course.
When you get tickets back in the day, how we used to get down. Granted, sometimes it wasn't even my fault, but I took the blame.
Okay.
Of course.
But when you got to take these courses, or else they'll take your license away.
Hilarious.
So don't get any tickets.
But of course, the cannabis definitely helps that shit go.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you eat a couple cookies, you'll be chilling.
The thing I hate about edibles is that they make me look fucking rocked
Yeah, 'cause
for
they get your
no
eyes so
reason.
red.
See,
And I
was
don't
doing
be
them
that
on-
high.
I was doing them on flights. Like, take them before a flight.
Yeah.
Kind of wake up like 30 minutes there, like, fire.
Are you one of the people that don't like flights like that, or?
I don't mind it, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? But I just like the, you know, the
Yeah.
like the peace of mind, you know what I'm saying?
I say I always
You know
fall
what I mean?
asleep on a
Fall
flight.
asleep, yeah,
regardless,
you go
every
chill,
time.
fall asleep, like,
Hell yeah.
listen to some tunes,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit. I mean, I'm pretty sure almost every flight I've taken the past 2-3 years, I've been high on almost every single one, or at least had a shot
Yeah, you gotta.
before I walked in.
You gotta.
Not because of nerves, just because I'm like, bro, what else am I gonna
What
do?
am I
Nah,
gonna
Like,
nah,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
the
Like,
best, you
yeah,
know?
that's a
And
fact.
now you can travel, you know, state to state,
Yeah.
you know, as long as it's legal on the other end, you know what I'm
You
saying?
get marijuana with
Yep,
you? Yes, sir.
yep. No, that's a fact, with TSA.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
Word. I didn't know that, but you know what I'm saying.
No. Now anyone can go to
Yeah.
Cali and get.
I mean, I'm
that
not gonna say
I don't know. Yeah.
hypothetically, I'm not gonna say I never did it, but you know what I'm saying. But I didn't know that, so I think we're good now.
Yeah, TSA, yeah.
Okay, say less. All right,
Yeah.
man. That's lit.
That's state.
As long as the state is it's also legal. So like here to California, you can have like edibles, like
But like, don't take that shit to Texas.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Like you
Yeah,
can't go to a state that is not.
Don't
it's
go
not
to
like
don't go to
that.
Texas.
Yeah,
Don't go to
like those places.
Alabama or some joint.
Like
I mean, don't go there in
Denver,
general.
Nevada. You know?
Oh man.
That's lit. All right. Well, are we at the sports section?
I guess so.
All right, word. Actually, you guys were talking a little about the Celtics game yesterday.
Last night
Amazing.
was.
See, I didn't get to
insane.
see the game. I did see the highlights. Shea had 38. He was going crazy.
No. They announced it at the end of the game. They were like, yeah, he put up 38, 37, whatever it was. And I was like, damn. I'm not going to say it was quiet, but like the Celtics broadcast.
He had 38 points.
He dropped
Yeah.
38 points. Yeah.
But you know what's crazy? It's crazy because when I watch him play, it doesn't look like he's going that fast. It doesn't look like he doesn't barely jump when he shoots, but he just knows how to put the ball in the hoop.
He's
bro.
extremely crafty.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, bro. So what was the highlights of the game? I was watching football games, so that's why.
Got you. I think you'd like to know that your guy Peyton Pritchard is getting some minutes now that Malcolm Brogdon is injured a little bit.
Okay.
And Peyton Pritchard provided a great spark off the bench for niggas in the third quarter, early
Okay.
fourth. Niggas is down by like 15 at one point. Tied the game with like 4 or 5 minutes left. But yeah, Peyton Pritchard came in. He had like 10 points in 14 minutes and a bunch of offensive rebounds. That nigga sneaky as hell.
I saw Jason Tatum got a technical for almost nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they, they already rescinded it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I
This
mean,
shit was stupid.
it's so dumb.
Shit was so stupid. Jaylen Brown held us through most of the game, and then at the end, Tatum did his little Tatum thing and ended up with more points somehow.
So annoying.
It's hilarious.
So
You don't rock with him?
see, I'm a Jaylen Brown fan.
Good. Okay.
I think he's actually the best player on the team.
Okay.
I just feel like they run a lot more plays for Jason Tatum. But I think Jason Tatum is actually he's good. Like I'm not gonna disrespect him.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's been getting a lot better over the years. He's put his game together. So I got
Averaging like 32 a game.
I have a lot of respect for him right now.
Yeah.
I still think that Jaylen Brown doesn't really have that many plays ran for him. He just kind of does.
No,
Yeah,
wait, no,
man,
yeah.
their team,
This
their
is
teamwork. They
got it
know how to ball, bro. Like
sure.
the thing is, like, I just started watching basketball. No bullshit. Like
Okay.
last year, no lie.
Okay, he just started watching football, so we're good.
And so it's like, nah, like they teamwork, like
Yeah.
is.
No, they're putting it
it's been-
together. I
I don't feel like there's like no person's trying to outshine each other. I think everybody
It's the
just got their
media.
own swagger to the game.
So do we see them going to the finals again?
Oh yeah, I do.
I do.
Well,
Yeah, I'm in between two Celtics fans. so-
word. Nah, we're going all the way. All the
Okay.
way.
They're at the top
Again,
right now.
yeah.
They-
Without Buddy, yeah.
Oh yeah, without the coach.
Yeah, nah, we're going there.
Oh, I mean, listen, I was just happy that he didn't. Ime, I'm so happy he didn't go to the
the
Nets.
Nets? Oh
I would have
my
been
God.
so annoyed.
Yeah, nah, that would have been.
The Nets
I
keep
think that
getting
would've been
everything.
crazy.
Like anything they want, they just get them. Hey, let's get 100 shooters on the team, and you guys still trash. I don't
It's so
really
wild.
understand.
It's so wild.
I don't understand. But did you see Joel Embiid score 59?
Yo, no, I'm so mad because I forget what I was doing that night. But like I think I was doing something else that wasn't just watching the game, and I saw tweets like Joel Embiid put up an historic night, and I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Nigga dropped 59.
Yep.
Same night Darius Garland drops 51.
Yep.
Like I missed both of those games. I was looking
missed
at
it too.
Twitter, fucking tight.
And the thing about it is like,
I was so mad. I was like, yo, that's two generational
throwing his phone.
performances. I was mad.
see, I'm so
I cracked it.
I'm also so underprivileged because I keep on forgetting that I actually have League Pass. So
yo,
like,
no.
I asked him like, "Yo, what games on tonight? Is there anything on TNT?" And he's like, "You got League Pass." I'm like, "Ah, fuck."
No, it's literally. So Harry and I actually split League Pass.
Yes.
For those of y'all who don't know, I literally will like watch the Celtics game and then like a basketball game, or I'll put them side by side on my TV. But the amount of times I forget that I have League, or the amount of times I don't even want to watch basketball, but I'm
Bro.
like, yo, I'm paying for this shit. Toss the basketball on.
That's
like,
what gets me tight because like I know I'm paying for it, so I have to force myself to watch.
Yeah,
the game.
word.
So then you miss a game and you're forced to watch the highlights, and I'm like, damn, I pay for League Pass and I missed two 50-point performances
Yeah,
in
yeah,
one night,
yeah.
and I pay for this shit, bro.
And I always watch the Pelicans, and I always watch the Cavs.
And I'm just too loyal to the Celtics. Like even when they're up by like 20 and like they put in like the scrubs or whatever. I don't want to say the scrubs, but they put in like the bench. I'm engaged in watching the bench. Like the Celtics are my team.
That's how I used to be. With
Nigga, I'm
the
trying to
Lakers.
watch J.D. Davidson ball. I'm trying to see Peyton Pritchard. Like
I used to be like that with the Lakers, but now the Lakers getting smacked every time. So I just like
Yeah, they're going.
I can't even watch
terrible.
it. They're really bad. I can't watch it. It's just so embarrassing.
they're gonna tank, and then the Pelicans are gonna get that pick. That's
Oh
just
my!
crazy.
It's so bad. Like it just
It's crazy.
Like I don't want LeBron to get traded because he won't get traded. But like at least trade AD. Let's get some pieces. Let's do what we got to do. Get rid of Russ. Get some more pieces, and let's actually have a real basketball team.
You think they Bronny's gonna be with LeBron? They're gonna be on the same team?
Oh, 100%. I don't know.
You think they're gonna try to make
Easily,
that happen?
LeBron has already come on record and said, "Wherever my son goes,
You're gonna
I'm
go."
going." He's
Yeah.
already said that shit.
I
You
think
know, how crazy was
That's gonna be legendary. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Bryce is gonna be a little better. But
Fair.
Ronnie's looking.
No,
like,
I believe that too, but like,
he made a big leap from last year and the year before to now. Like he's literally, and Gilbert Arenas said this shit. Gilbert Arenas like, yo, he has physical talents you guys do not understand. He's going to be good. Like his dad, LeBron James. Like it's crazy, bro. I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, you see my boy. You see, Kentucky got my boy.
We're gonna call it right now.
DJ
You know what I
Wagner.
mean?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Are you guys watching college basketball or?
Nah, I haven't got that.
Okay. Well, don't worry too much about. I knew you just started watching NBA, right?
Yeah.
College is tournament time, right? So you'll start seeing when it starts getting around like the I don't know if they don't have the Big East anymore, right? That's dissolved, right? Still is.
Okay.
They used to have like a Big East tournament. They used to have ACC tournament. Like all these little tournaments start popping up, and then the big tournament happens. That's when the games are the best.
Right.
And you know, Kentucky's my team, so I hope they just do what they got to do. They're playing right now, actually.
Make some
That's
bread.
cool. But I think that they're playing. Duke's playing tomorrow. Playing tonight. Okay, word. I like to see it because you want to see who's going to be in the league next, right?
Yeah.
So you got to watch these dudes and see what they got, and then he just be like, all right, is he good? He's not.
No, I've always respected dudes like that. I had a friend who like pretty much would talk about anyone in the league. He's like, yeah, this kid was a monster, and he knew what school that they went to, and like, he knew why they were good. I was like, yo, like you literally sound like a scout right now.
Yeah, facts. But there's a lot of athletes coming from out here too.
Oh yeah.
Like my man Doug Hill, he got that, like a program running like that's going crazy.
Well, shout out to my boy Micah Do as well
from
Worcester Academy doing this thing.
You gotta shout them out. Like you know, there's a lot of superstars about to emerge from.
Shout out to Rayvon. He was a starting point guard for the Boston Celtics at one point, and then he decided to hang up the ropes a little bit, let someone else get some shine.
Who?
This guy named Rayvon Williams. You ever?
Yeah.
I don't know why that's so funny, guys.
Yo, the funny thing is that Rayvon has an NBA name. Like,
no facts. Williams is on the back. Yeah,
he got an NBA black NBA name, bro. Like,
oh
literally.
man.
I think you about to say like, oh, Rayvon, the point guard for like a Brockton fucking middle school team.
No, nigga, go hard or go home. What are you talking about?
What middle school did you go to?
West Junior High.
Okay, I want to say, cause I know you either went to West or I know. So
you know what they say, right? West is the best, of course.
I don't know anything about that. I'm not that close to Brockton.
Oh,
I ain't that close to Brockton.
yeah, it's just kids making up rhymes.
But yes, Davidson is actually my friend who knows everything about high school, not even college, high school players. Like literally.
Oh, that's fire.
You was watching the Ball Brothers, like these niggas gonna be it.
Bro, this nigga was watching John Wall in high school.
That's wild.
That's fire,
bro.
I respect it.
All day long, and then he like, they're good, and then I'm like, nah, trash. Guys, I call them hoop mixtape players. They're not the greatest. Like Dame Lillard, he's not hoop mixtape, but that nigga's nice.
You gotta start somewhere.
That nigga's nice, but all right, that was a beautiful conversation. I really like that.
Facts.
It felt really warm.
Yeah,
it felt good. It felt good.
I feel you.
I guess you know what time it is then.
All right, well, so we're at the best part of the show, and we rock paper scissors.
Okay.
Last week we actually played Jenga as well, but I felt like it would have been too much to play in Jenga and do it all at the same time.
Okay.
I beat his ass in Jenga. He gets a couple wins in rock paper scissors.
It's an art form to that.
It's an art form. So
this nigga's embellishing this shit, man. I don't even think that's the right word, but he did win Jenga, or I'll say I lost. It's hard to like say you won a game like that. I lost.
Okay.
I'm just talking shit now. And when it comes to this rock paper scissors shit, the score is definitely a lot to a little.
Ooh.
I guess we're only as good as our last one, right?
Yep. Phew. I won the last one. Oh, I don't know.
No, you did win.
We've been playing this shit so much.
Like it's what out of what? Like.
Oh man, I got to go back and look at the scoreboard because I'm definitely up.
Bro, he's probably up like a 4.
I'm still up. Come on now. We play this shit so much that even niggas like at the spot now, like I walk in and I play rock, paper, scissors, shoot with Brian sitting at the front desk every day.
Really?
Oh, I got videos of me and him playing now too.
Oh, he knows?
Oh yeah.
Yo, you should make a TikTok just based off
playing rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I might have to do it. I hate TikTok.
Let me get,
I might have to do it.
All right, before we leave, you brought up TikTok. I hate TikTok, right? But I do see that it has some benefits. Is it good for us to go on TikTok or not? Are you on TikTok?
I am on TikTok.
Okay.
I ain't done no videos yet.
Okay.
But I'm learning. I'm learning from my nieces.
Okay.
To be honest,
Okay.
They know more shit than I do right now.
Do you think it's a good tool for marketing?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think like anything like the internet was like literally for this, like to promote yourself, to get it out there, to whatever message you got, bro. Like whatever, like project that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna get the attention that it needs.
Response it needs.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't got a lot of followers, but the people that are in my life, it's there for a reason.
Okay.
It's only gonna escalate from there.
Okay.
So
okay.
it's never about the followers or whatever. It's just the community that you built.